Hi, everyone. I have a classic retrograde reading for you with, I feel like themes that we've seen before. It's just a time to review, revise, redress. So that seems significant for readings today. A need for a change or a change of clothes, and perhaps even the cloak of Christ. Ask for the cloak of Christ may be significant, or just ask for protection at this time. So it's just uncanny how this oracle knows it's retrograde. It's there. I feel like we're coming out of the last oracle where there was a leap of faith and there was some type of pain that led to a leap of faith. And some of that may still be processing out. And pain is significant in this reading, and adversity and the need to take a dive, perhaps for direction, for things that are close to the heart, maybe for things that are keeping you up at night, anxieties. There may be a need to review and maybe mend and restore at this time, only if appropriate. Uh, some of that is work, isn't outside work, that's inside work. A lot of this is inside work. So retrograde, which I didn't realize was June 29th until July 23rd. So 24 days. It's a time of repair. So there's some anxiety about something unexpressed here. There's a great need for self-care, a clear lack of vulnerability, something tagging along. A life review is very significant. And I did have Willy Wonka and the Wizard. Take it as it resonates for you. We've talked about lots of wizards along the way. Let's get started here. There's just such themes that I'm not going to apologize. It is what it is. Get what we get, right? 314. Let's start. There is this energy, and right now it only presents to me as a tag along. It's almost like a hitchhiker. A hitchhiker is significant. Something in the past. Spirit points to a higher, maybe a higher perspective about this, maybe a clear, concise viewpoint about this. And whether this was energy that was being juggled or there was trying to find balance with this tag along energy. But a king of winds is significant. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So there could be some juggling, could be related to this king. And whether, it was successful, things are balanced, or they're trying to find balance, or they were just successful at juggling, there's some type of completion here related to that. And that is in the recent past. So I'm seeing Queen of Wands energy, bottom of the deck. Let's talk about spirit. It's almost like someone was blind, not speaking. They're showing me that I have no mouth, I must speak. They're showing me that book again, but 1,000 leaves, 1,000 paper cuts. So someone's boundaries are up, related to 1,000 paper cuts. Yeah, there's just been 5, and I have this again here, 5 of swords, like a battle with no winners, and just really not being able to see clearly like who is friend or who is foe. So boundaries, spirit points to boundaries being up, boundaries set, boundaries up, related to, it's almost like a fog across the landscape, like who's friend, who's foe. And this is in the not so, fairly recent past. Yeah, this could be related to work. Yeah, like someone's, there's a lot of fog around this person, but there's a lot of like chemistry as well. So right now, whenever you see this, there's some type of lack of vulnerability. And this could be related to an energy or a message from someone riding in and out of your life. They could be really passionate, but I'm hearing this way, neither here nor there, or they come and go. Tell me more about that. Yeah, just a game, greatly burdened. There's a lack of vulnerability and openness related to just weariness from carrying this game. And this is 10 of Wands, like carrying all the wands related to this energy. Bishop, significant illusions, illusions of happiness, illusions of happiness. Could be even illusions of wisdom. They're showing me the magician that comes up here at some point. I know I saw it. I don't remember where. Yeah. Okay. Mercury. Where are we? Let's continue. I forgot to tell you all this again. This is like the third time in a row. This is this reading is indicative. This oracle is indicative of a twin flame relationship. What's interesting is the masculine hides a twin flame relationship. There are no winners here. Someone's very selfish. Something, whether they're hiding something, could be related to fortune or destiny, or there's a change in fate here, maybe significant. Two of Wands, not, but I'm going to take this reversed, and even though I always don't read it, but upright is someone taking dominion, making a choice. Is someone not making a choice? So there's karma for not making a choice. A battle where there was selfishness, someone didn't make a choice, and the wheel turns, right? We've all been in that situation where we didn't know what to do, right? So whether no choice is a choice, making a choice is a choice. But sometimes, no, not making a choice, that's a choice. 8, maybe significant. Infinite loop, strength is required. Leo season may be significant. Oh, I feel like this is a familiar story. It's like, wah, wah, wah. It's kind of like a violin that came up today, and there may have been memories. Boy, did I have trouble sleeping last night. And something, and of course it came up, 7 of Swords, whether it's deception, whatever it is, some kind of sneaky behavior, or whatever. Just, honestly, but there's 3 people handling it. So let's get back. Let's get back to this. Wherever we were talking about this twin flame. And I'm hearing that in my head, Missing Piece by Vance Joy. No idea why. Something about your missing piece has been found when I'm in a room with you. So that may be significant. You may be seeing somebody and be like, oh my gosh, this is my missing piece. So let's talk about this masculine. Total defeat. Just 10 of Swords. Maybe the defeat related to hiding this, hiding this twin flame or something, or having to win at all costs related to a twin flame. However that resonates for you. Okay, so I'm talking about the masculine. So there's star energy, but there's a need for hope. There's healing. Reminds me of a person just off like on an iceberg, frozen. It's like a kingdom of isolation, right? And then we talked about Superman's, whatever his place was called, something solitude. Yeah, so there's healing. It seems like with the star, there's reflection, there's hope, there's healing, there is isolation, but then there's a moving on to calmer waters, which brings a rebirth. So there's this craggy landscape to like flora, fauna, Rebirth. Rebirth. Perhaps. I mean, I see the masculine energy hiding a twin flame. So perhaps I'm going to do this because this is Knight of Wands again. There may be a rebirth for this energy. And I'm going to take it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Give me a second. Yeah, someone may have been really close and felt really vulnerable. So if it is, I don't remember what I said about that part already. There was a lot of burden in games that resulted, well, Spirit is highlighting a boundary being set due to games or battles. We're having to win at all costs. Yeah, but this seems like the new energy. All I can say is that after this defeat, there's healing, there's a moving on, and then there is a fire over water. We've been here before with that. Fire over water. Action. And I get the thing with the movie, but also taking action. King of Fire. We had a King of Wands, a King of Winds earlier. It's confusing. King of Wands, Winds. There's swords and traditional tarot. But I have King of Wands here again. So that is significant. So tell me. Yeah, so it seems like something. It's I Ching again. I have to go back maybe for part 2 and talk a little bit more about that. Fire over the water. Okay, let's see. So tell me about the feminine. Whether the feminine is a leader or a King of Wands is significant. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius may be significant. Tell me more. It's almost like, okay, so this feminine energy, which could be King of Wands energy, it's almost like self-care or a lighthouse, someone shining a light, but there is like a protective, there's almost like, is there a song about, well, it's not This Little Light of Mine, but covering a bucket, or this idea, I feel like it's in the Bible, of putting a bucket on a light. Because someone is always watching, right? There's someone always, like a page of, sorry about my stomach, if you hear it growling, page of wind. So there's, yeah, these almost look like goggles to me tonight. There's but it's like a 3-eyed, I don't know, we have 5 eyes, like a 5-eyed monster, like always watching, always watching, always watching, like Monsters Incorporated may be significant. Someone's always watching for like energy or whatever it gives them. And I feel like for, I don't know if it's an entire retrograde, it's possible, because I saw this as a possibility that the feminine energy is almost in self-care mode, like a bucket on the light, in due to something always watching. Yeah, this is the truth. Something darker, always watching. So it's almost like a lighthouse, a light. And there's something angelic in the 3D that presents protecting this energy or energies at this time. Protecting it at the heart level. There's protection here. And apparently, like happiness. There's protection for this happiness that may be in retrograde season. So tell me a little bit more about, and it was so interesting. This is the second time I'm reading. It's almost like, well, there's like, it's not like a U-turn again. Like, let's go back. What is this direction here? Or maybe someone's been burdened and they need to let things go. They've been very patient. Either or, because this is like in the reverse. It's like traveling back through time. This may be astral travel. That came up today. A feminine astral traveling. Yeah, two of these, like regarding seeds that were planted. So someone may be trying to go back into time and address the seeds that were planted. An apology may be significant. Actually hurts my heart, whatever that is. I feel that in my heart. A car may be significant. A car may be significant. Car. Guy. I hope it's not related to an accident is related. It popped in my head. I'm going to go with it. Let's, an apology is significant. Oh, let's talk about, yeah, someone carries a tremendous burden. And it's interesting. It moved from the heart onto the back. Tell me more. I've got this twice. So some deception. It's almost like someone, what they're carrying, they're trying to take all the swords, whether it's to prevent a conflict or there's just some type of deception. And it started 3:30 in the morning for me of this theft energy. So whether it's deception, who are we talking about? It's just that energy. It's so icky. Could be related to an empress. Yeah, we're still talking about this. I don't know. I'm talking about this. I have an emperor and empress, a divine pair here. This is at the bottom. But there's like a long story here. There's a long story with this one. So something's hidden. A hidden partnership may be significant with the divine masculine. There's a party of three, or some type of celebration, something hidden. I have this energy again repeating. There may be a new perspective about deception, or a Pisces may be significant. And there's someone greatly burdened, and there is need to go deep, and there's anxiety about this, sleepless nights, what is carried on the back, something related to a car, a direction, seeds that were planted. Yeah. Pain, and pain that was caused. So I feel like I was going to end this one here. I really appreciate you watching. And I believe in the next episode, we'll dive a little more deeply into this energy. If I don't quite understand it yet, this tag along, this carry, it's almost like this carry on, this tag along energy in the recent past. And as best as we can, uncover the Seven of Swords energy. So protect your energy. Let me know if this resonates. And I thank you for liking, and please subscribe to my channel. All right. Be well.